Welcome to Cord Cutting Today for April 22nd, 2019. This is the show where I give you a quick look at some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now. If you want to learn more about these stories, in the show notes down below, I'll put a link to each story so you can read about them for yourself. First though, I am not in my office, as you can see. We are traveling today. I'll be back tomorrow, but I still wanted to get a video out today because there's been a ton of news. NFL Sunday Ticket becoming cord cutting friendly, new free services on Fire TV, and more. So let's dive into the stories, but bear with me as this may not be the perfect setup, but I'll be back tomorrow with a typical Cord Cutting Today, just like we always have. So let's take a look at the first story. Netflix is testing out a shuffle feature, which basically is targeted at people who want to have something on their TV but don't really want to know what they want to watch. Very similar to the, hey, I'm just going to turn on Comedy Central or MTV or the news and just whatever's on is on because I want background noise as I'm working around the house, doing taxes, or just trying to turn my brain off. Netflix is offering this ability, so maybe you're watching a Netflix comedy and it shuffles the next episode. It's an episode of Last Chance U, and it shuffles again, and maybe it's a Friends episode. It's kind of a fun feature. A lot of people have asked is the ability to just have that laid back, I don't know what I want to watch. Netflix kind of knows what I enjoy, and I'm going to let them throw stuff on the screen for you. It's currently being tested out. I have details out there if you want to check it out. But let me know, are you interested in anything like that? Is that something you wish more services will do? Something that Pluto TV and the Zoom, the free services, have kind of made a name for is creating these linear channels of pre-created content that, jumps around in a specific topic and just keeps airing different episodes one after the next. So let me know. I'd love to hear from you what you think of this Netflix skip or shuffle feature with it. Next up, Amazon has added the Zoom free streaming service to the Fire TV. So much like Pluto TV, Zoom XUMO, had to remember how to spell it for a minute, which is adds both on-demand content and a live linear channels, which includes the brand new just added This Old House 24/7 streaming channel of This Old House to your Fire TV. One of the big complaints about Zoom was the fact that it did not offer any support for the Fire TV. Had Roku support, had other smart TVs and devices support, but it's a one more great option. If you like Pluto, if you like Crackle, if you like Tubi TV, check out the Zoom streaming service because it really does have a good collection of free content. Some of it overlaps with other services, but they do have a lot of exclusive content which is not available in other places. So check it out. I think you will enjoy it. They advertise they have over 160 linear channels, which some of it content's live, some of it is curated, topic channels like the This Old House channel, which is just nothing but This Old House episodes back to back to back. So check it out. Link in the show notes if you want to add that to your Fire TV. Next up, the one over, and the other story we just showed was the This Old House coming to the Zoom one there. Next story, NFL Sunday Ticket sounds like it's going to be coming to cord cutters soon. According to a report that NFL is in talks with both Amazon and Disney about offering a NFL Sunday Ticket available to cord cutters without the need for a traditional cable TV-esque system. So currently, if you want NFL Sunday Ticket, which allows you to play out-of-market games, you need to have DirecTV, or you need to prove that wherever you live doesn't allow a satellite dish. You live in an apartment, etc., where a satellite won't be possible, then you could get a streaming service. Well, NFL's been pushing for a while to basically offer a streaming version where anybody could get this, even if you don't want DirecTV, and if you live in an area where DirecTV is a possibility. So I think this is a great option. NFL has an out in their contract this year with AT&T, who now owns DirecTV. Even if they take it, though, the 2019 season, the one starting this fall, will still be an exclusive to the DirecTV customers. It wouldn't be until the 2020 year when that becomes open to anybody if they take their out this spring. Now, AT&T's not backing down. They're playing hardball. They dropped the NFL Network from DirecTV Now and Uverse, and they're in reports of an effort to push the NFL to accept keeping DirecTV's exclusivity on the NFL Sunday Ticket. Now, the cool thing about this is it will offer more freedom for cord cutters. If you're a hardcore football fan who happens to live out of market, Because if you live in a market, most NFL games are available for free with an antenna. Get a Sling TV for $25 to get ESPN. You got all the NFL games right there. The thing with this is you could now say, hey, I'm going to go get an NFL Sunday Ticket. I live in Texas, but I want to watch the New England Patriots, for example. You could do that now with an NFL Sunday Ticket. Amazon already has a relationship with the NFL to offer NFL Sunday or Thursday night games. That's been a huge success. They expanded it last season to add free streaming through Twitch, so even if you weren't an Amazon Prime member, you could still get it. Wouldn't expect an NFL Sunday Ticket to be free. Would still expect it to be an add-on, probably through the Amazon Channels feature. So you can, just like you get with MLB.TV through Amazon Channels or NBA League Pass through Amazon Channels, where you can just subscribe to it, add it, drop it right there. Disney makes a lot of sense because they own ESPN, who has the ESPN Plus. They've been really pushing the idea that ESPN Plus is going to be this big sports place, where they recently added UFC pay-per-view events. You could see them adding NFL Sunday Ticket. You could very well see Disney paying up big to say, hey, NFL Sunday Ticket now available through ESPN Plus, all right there. Add it as an add-on for additional costs. I don't expect every NFL Sunday Ticket to be available for $5 a month through ESPN Plus. My question to you is, how important is this? Do you know people who have an NFL Sunday Ticket will help them become a cord cutter if it's available outside DirecTV? Would you subscribe to it? If the price was right, I probably would. I live outside of markets of the teams I mostly care about, so I may check this out. But again, not going to happen this year. Not a done deal. Negotiations are still talking on with AT&T. But the fact that the NFL is talking to places like Amazon, places like Disney, does lean us once again to the idea that they intend to walk away from this, which Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL, has said that we are having discussions with DirecTV and AT&T. We had a 25-year partnership, and we want to continue that partnership. But we're also looking to see how we can change delivery. So I would expect that from the sounds of it, that the NFL intends to, hey, we want to open this up to everybody, right? DirecTV can still offer it. Maybe Comcast offers it, but you could get it through streaming services. Let's say the HBO model, right? HBO is available through all these cable providers, all these different live TV streaming services, and through HBO Now. So you can get through cable, you can get through streaming. That's what I think is going to kind of happen here. We'll have to wait and see. All right, next story of the day. PlayStation Vue is dropping the New England Sports Network in NESN. So it was reported early Friday that by the end of the day on Friday, PlayStation Vue would be dropping it. We reached out to Sony, they did a client comment. New England Sports Network reached out to Core Cards News, confirmed that yes, according to New England Sports Network, they offered a 21-day extension where PlayStation Vue could continue to offer the network as they continue negotiations. Sony walked away from that and dropped the channel. Now, these are pretty typical. This is not exclusive to cord cutting. These kind of arguments happen all the time with cable TV. And it seems like it's happening here with cord cutting, as Sony is playing a little bit of hardball here to negotiate with New England Sports Network. The good news is there are several services like, I believe, Fubo TV, Sling TV, and maybe YouTube TV. Somebody help me out here. Which streaming services offer the New England Sports Network? Leave me a comment down below. But I know Fubo definitely does. I want to say Sling TV does. Again, it's a regional sports network, so only where you live. So help me out with that. But I find it very interesting. How important is this to you? There are some people very upset. There's some people who seem to not care at all. It's kind of one of those negotiation points. I'm sure the New England Sports Network wants more money. PlayStation Vue saying, hey, you're not popular enough to justify that cost. We're not willing to raise the prices on everybody just so a handful of people can get it. It's always that balancing game. It's a game that cable has done for years. It's a game that satellite providers have done for years. It's a game we're going to see in streaming services. So I would love to hear your opinion on this. I'd love to hear your feedback on what you think of PlayStation Vue dropping it. And let me know, what was your favorite story of the day? What stories did I miss? What ones should I have included? Leave me a comment, let me know. But we'll be back here tomorrow, back in the studio with a normal cord cutting today video. Thank you for your support. Thank you to everybody who watched this. Can't believe how fast we're growing. We're already on our way to 65,000 right now. So thank you for your support. I will see you tomorrow. And we'll be back with all the core car news, tips, tricks, reviews, and how to right here at Core Cars News and CoreCarsNews.com.